Hello everyone, it's dragonplatinum here, and today we are playing another episode of Plane Crazy. I've been feeling that Plane Crazy urge again since the boat competition. The submissions are closing so soon, so I'm kind of feeling the urge to keep recording it. But today, we're actually going to be making something that we haven't made in a while. We're actually going to make a plane, because, I mean, it's Plane Crazy. It's been such a long time since we've actually made a plane, it's ridiculous. But, today we're going to be trying to make a fighter jet. Now, I did try this in the past, although this is not going to be like a revamped version of this one, because honestly, I'd like to forget this one is a thing. I don't even know where it is, to be completely honest. It's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. My beautiful F-16. Oh, God. Okay, well, we don't want to look at that anymore, so let's just get rid of it. So yeah, today we're going to be building a fighter jet. Now, I'm not great at making my jets look too good. That is one thing that I will admit. The bomber plane that I made a while ago was probably one of the best planes I have ever made, and like that's like hands down. But we're gonna give it a try, and hopefully we can make something happen here. So I'm gonna start with the nose, because I think that might be the easiest thing to do, I hope. But I'm just trying to think of how I want to get this. I don't really have like a specific model in mind. Like, I know a lot of people like to build off of certain plane models, but when I build stuff, I just kind of think of the general shape in my head and go, yeah, that looks about right. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. But today we are building a fighter jet, so I've got a fighter jet in mind. I honestly, I don't know the name of it or anything like that, and I don't care enough to look it up, but we're going to be building a fighter jet, and I'll just call it my own. And then, hey, if it looks like something, you guys can tell me in the comments, because I won't know what it is. Okay, we're going to start off with the easy part. So the nose cone, probably going to be the easiest bit that we're going to get to do here. I've got a thing in mind of how to build this, and I'm thinking if we just kind of go, like, if we just use, like, for the cockpit, if we just use, like, a couple wedges, it might not be too bad. Can we get some triangle wedge blocks in here? I kind of like those things, but that's not going to fit. Whatever. But yeah, we're just going to need to put a couple wedge blocks just right across like that, and then, maybe that's too big. Maybe something like that would be big enough for the cockpit that we're going to make here. That doesn't look too bad, and if I just replace this with a wedge, it'll look a little bit smoother. Yeah, it looks alright. Okay, so we kind of got that bit down. Now, we need to start adding... Do I need triangle wedge blocks? That's the thing, because I want to make this thing look at least relatively smooth as it goes across. Triangle wedge block, is this what I need? Do you need to go there? Yes, it does look like I need one. Okay. Okay, that's actually looking pretty good for our nose. I'm just gonna quickly color this part blue here, just so I remember that this is the cockpit and I'm not going way over it. But yes, that's all cockpit. Okay, good. So if we have it like that, and then we're just gonna take, I guess we just need to take some blocks, bring it out like so. That doesn't look pretty, that looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, I like that, I like it. So if we bring that out like this, and then we just attach our triangle wedge blocks to the bottom, we should have a good nose going, I think. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, I think. I think we've got a nice looking nose going here. I'm quite proud of that. Now, the one thing that's gonna be probably the issue for me is not messing the rest of the plane up, but I'm sure we won't have too much of a problem. Alright, not too shabby, so that came back kind of how I wanted it to. So now we kind of got to worry about getting the actual body put together, and to do that is going to be a little bit difficult, I think, for me, because I always screw up on the bodies. I'm not gonna lie, I like completely butcher my bodies so that they look like potatoes. But we're going to try something here. I'm just going to put a couple beams in here, just to get an idea of how long I want this thing, and it looks about a good size for a jet. Now, what we're going to do is, how do I want to do this? I kind of want to, do I want to do that? Because I'm trying to think if I raise it up a little bit. Okay, I'm just trying something here. I'm going to use these triangle wedges and see if I can kind of pull this out a little bit without completely butchering my build, and I think I might be able to do that, because right now it doesn't look too bad. So if I bring this out like, hold on, let me just pop a beam in here. Good. And let me just grab a wedge and just add that there. And then we need to grab another triangle wedge and put it on like that. Okay. So, not too bad. I think if we do that maybe like 1 or 2 more times, we might have our body going all the way down. And that's kind of what I want. And then we can build the wings off of it. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do the wings without completely destroying my build. Oh, I didn't even think of that. That could be a problem. Yeah, it looks alright. If I just have something like that on it, and then I can just kind of cover it up with some half blocks, and then go from there. And hopefully that should give me enough thrust. And then I just gotta put wheels on this thing and add wings, which the wings are gonna be a whole fun thing to add. Okay, I think I've kind of got my design down here. Now the main problem is going to be probably putting the wings on, and I may or may not have to replicate what I did on the top on the bottom. But for now, we should be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop some wheels in here first. Okay, so now for the thing that I've been worried about doing is that we're going to need to add some wings to this bad boy. And I'm thinking if we actually add a few wings to the front, it will look cool. And it might also help a little bit, like just a tiny bit, not a huge amount, but it might just help a little bit with the control. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so there we go. We got our first little bit of the front wings on, so now we're going to need to add our back wings. And I'm not exactly sure how I want them to go. I'm guessing, I mean, it really doesn't matter too much to me what they look like, as long as they function properly. So I'm thinking if we kind of go like, how do I want to do this? I kind of want to, I guess I kind of want them to be bigger, because I usually tend to make my wings really, really skinny. So you know what, let's just extend these bad boys out. Okay, we got both our wings on now. Now I'm going to add on a little stabilizing wing, and hopefully that is okay. I'm also thinking I'm going to need to bring the weight back a little bit more. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this. I've got to balance that up, but I think I've got the overall look of the plane down that I wanted. I've just got to get it to actually function now. Alright, here we go. Test number 1. Let's see if we can get it up in the air. Okay. So, I think we're just a little bit too heavy. And there's a good way I can fix that. I think. Yeah, okay, there's a way I can fix this. So, this is something that I was kind of, well, I mean, I wasn't hoping for it to happen, but I had to fix if it did happen. And all you really got to do is we just got to cut a small hole in our plane here, and I'm just going to add in 2 more super rocket engines like so. Put the block back on top of it. And let's try that. Alright, and here we go. See if this gets us up in the air. I feel like we just need a little bit more power, and then we'll be up in the air fine. Alright, here we go. And we're up. Good. We can retract the landing gear. Okay, not too bad. We're turning. We can go both up and down. Very slowly up, but we still can. Alright. Can do a nice turn here. Okay, yeah, so this is working. I think... See, I don't know how I would do that. I kind of want to... I kind of want to be able to turn a little bit quicker. But I'm not sure exactly how I could do that. I mean, I've got an idea. Don't get me wrong, I always have ideas, but I don't know if it'll work. So you know what? Let's give my idea a test. Okay, I added some more of the wings on the back. Now, whether or not that does a whole lot for me, I don't know. But that's fine. We can take off. Is this going to help me turn a little bit faster, maybe? Maybe a slight bit. It does look a little bit better too, so that's kind of nice. But not a whole lot so that it makes too much of a difference. Although there is one thing that I really need to add to this that I've been totally putting off, is that this thing needs some weapons. It can't be a fighter jet without a couple weapons on it. So let's get some weapons on this guy. Alright, I'm thinking if we put a wedge block down here like this, and then we take a... Where are the weapons? I don't actually use them that often. PvP weapons. We take one of the normal guns and add it on like that. There we go. We've got like our actual gun, so that's perfect. Now the other thing we're going to add is let's just go here. And if we just cut 2 little holes like that and like that, and then we put some blocks in there, we can also add some rockets. We can stick some rockets on these guys and have it so they can actually shoot. Oh, that looks pretty cool. There we go. Okay, I think I might give this thing... Actually, let's give one more test drive. Make sure I didn't really mess anything up. Is it still... Yeah, okay, it's still good. Okay. Now, if I go... Can I... Perfect. Still able to take off. If I fire... Cool. Okay. Well, I'm liking the look of this thing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Alright, so that's cool. Yeah, that works. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know what the gun is. Is it like G or something like that? I have no idea. But I don't really care about the gun too much. Okay, so there we go. We've got our plane completely built. Now let me just give this thing a nice little paint job. And hopefully it looks even better after we get that done. Alright, there we go. This thing's looking pretty sleek, actually. It looks much better than my first one. That's for sure. I actually really like the look of this one. Alright, let's give it a final test drive here. I added a few more helium blocks at the front just to maybe see if it helped a little bit. And it seemed to have helped just a touch more, so that's good. But yeah, this thing turned out really well. I'm actually so happy with this. Especially because like the rockets fire and everything, that's always cool. But yeah, there you go, guys. This has been my new fighter jet. I don't know if this is actually based off of anything. It might look like something, but trust me, I just kind of built it as like a free thought idea. I really didn't have anything in mind, and was just trying to make something that looked pretty cool. But anyways, guys, that's all I really got for this video. So hey, if you guys liked this video, feel free to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, it's Dragon Platinum, signing out. Peace out, guys. Bye.